Good morning. Today is Friday, October the 3rd. Treat yourself Friday. Do something for yourself because you deserve it. Get your nails done, get a haircut, whatever it is. Go buy yourself something, a smoothie, anything. Just do something for you because you deserve it. You're great. You were born to be great. Yesterday, I had a speaking engagement last night. And on my way, I was at the red light and I watched these kids. They were playing basketball off to the side. And as they were playing, the ball dropped on the ground and the kids they both dove on and we're talking about pavement. And I knew, one of the kids had probably got scraped up or whatever, bruised up. And I thought about what they were doing. These kids wanted to win. They were competing. They were so competitive. I mean, at the light, you could see the intense look on their face, and they were going at it. They were banging against one another. And these kids are probably 8, 9 years old, and they were going at it. These little two boys, they were hustling. They were just doing the best that they could because they wanted to win. It's the same thing with us. Are we competitive like the two little boys? Are you competitive? Are you in the game to win? If you're on your job and something happens, are you sitting there and allowing it to happen, or are you competing and trying to get better? That's the thing. I have a friend, I'm not going to say his name because he listens to my messages all the time, but Jimmy is the type of person, he's always competing against me. No matter what it is, he's just a competitive person. Not only if he's doing it to me, he's doing it to other people as well. I don't care what I'm doing. Jimmy will call me, and the first thing he'll say, I know he's up to something when he calls me every single time. And most of the time he calls me, he's cooking. And he's bragging about what he's cooking, and he's always throwing it out there because Jimmy know I love to cook. He know I have some good ideas, and he know he can't beat me in cooking. That's just the bottom line. But he tries. I respect that. He gives effort. But Jimmy will call me and tell me about how he's cooking his steak because he's trying to trick me into telling him what I do with mine and what I do with my cakes and pies and cookies and how I cook. But I never fall for that. Sometimes I'll give him hints on he should do this and he should do that, but I also leave a lot of stuff out. The main ingredient that I do, I leave it out. And then you might say, well, Greg, that's mean. No, it's not. We're competing. Now, I don't like to lose, and Jimmy don't like to lose. And I don't like Jimmy throwing stuff in my face all the time, so we go at it all the time. Jimmy will call me. Greg, I went shopping and they had these ties on sale and they had these certain shoes on sale, but he won't tell me where. It's just like that with us. But I love that about him because he keeps me on my toes and he keeps me sharp. And whenever we're in the gym working out, he's constantly putting out his phone, his new little gadgets that he's bought, and he loves to throw that in my face. And he's like, what do you have? I don't say anything. I just laugh because it's the funniest thing in the world. But he's competing. It doesn't matter who and where he is such a competitor. And he has what he has because he's a competitor. He's not the type of person that will just sit back and let anyone just walk all over him. That's not going to happen. And no matter how many times I beat him, well, that's every time. But it doesn't matter how many times I beat, he's always coming back. He's always coming back. And every single time, he's never defeated. I don't care how bad I'll make him look on certain things. He's coming back. And in his mind, he's won. But we all know I'm not going to lose to him. But the thing is, when you're out there doing your thing, are you competitive? If you look at the great players, the ball players, the great businessmen, they are such competitors. That's why they are where they are, because they're competing. They're in the game. They're not sitting on the sideline. They're very competitive and they're doing things. And some people will say, this person is too into this. He's just overdoing it. There's no such thing as overdoing it when it's something that you're trying to achieve. Your dreams and your goals, you have to be competitive to make those things happen. And if you're not going to achieve your dreams and your goals. These things will not fall in your lap. It's going to take some type of effort from you, just like my friend Jimmy. It's going to take that. And if you don't have that competitive thing and you don't practice and you don't study, you will not achieve the things that you want to achieve. And you will not be the great person that you could be, because you are that. But all you have to do is get out there and compete. Compete with no matter who it is, no matter what it is, and whether you know it or not, you're competing. Whether you say I'm winning or losing, you're competing. And if you don't want to compete at such a high level, then you need to get off the field, because that's what's going to happen. Don't go through the motions with your life. I hate seeing a player that's a good player, but they don't give an effort. They walk up and down the court. They walk up and down the field, and they give their coaches a hard time. Listen. It doesn't cost you anything to listen. Pay attention to what it is that you're trying to do. Pay attention to the details. Compete. Make yourself better. Spend time on honing your skills on whatever it is that you're trying to do, because you have to have a skill to do whatever it is your dreams and your desires are. Those things can happen for you if you stay on the field. If you stay on the playing field, it will happen for you. I guarantee you. And if you don't quit, you will achieve your dreams and all of your dreams and your goals. But now, I don't want to say anything bad about my friend Jimmy. He can compete against me all he wants, but he's not going to win. He's always trying to find an edge. And I found out from another friend that Jimmy was attending cooking classes. It's the thing is, you may laugh at us, but I bring out the best in him, and he's bringing out the best in me. But I'm not going to lose, folks. That's not going to happen. And I said I wasn't going to say anything about my friend. Again, I'm not going to say his name. But Jimmy, keep trying, fella. One day you might get up there where I am. You might. But we'll see. But to everybody else, it's Friday. Treat yourself. Stay on the field. Keep playing and do the best that you can. And you will achieve your dreams and your goals. And don't forget, go out and do something for yourself today. I don't care if it's just going to the movies. Just do something to treat yourself. You deserve it. Your dreams and your goals are attainable if you don't quit. Be encouraged.